any money, I'm broke right now, I'm just trying to do my first deal. Well, the reason why you're broke and you're trying to do your first deal before you spend any money. What's going on? All right, I'm driving, but I promise I'm safe. Get a job. Just get a job. There are two things that inspired this video, and I feel like this message is long overdue, and this message is actually coming from my own personal experience, and I wanted to share that with you personally. All right, so get a job. You need to get a job. And here's why I said that. There's this guy that sent in a post basically saying he's inspired. In particular, he picked up a book on Amazon.com. Speaking of Amazon.com, my book Smart Real Estate Wholesaling is available for free. Just go through the link on the screen, smartrealestatewholesaling.com. But anyway, this guy basically said he's motivated. He's already quit his job 2 days ago. He's putting all his eggs in one basket. You know, probably somebody taught him that, and some guru somewhere. And he's ready to go, and he's not having it anymore. He's ready, and he wants to kill it in this game. He's determined. He's going to make sure he makes it. He's quit his job 2 days ago. And I have a very, very bad news for anybody who has done this. Now, anything in the past in general, we can't change it. We can only work on the future based on our present circumstances, right? All right, so pardon me a little bit here while I get through this process right here. All right, good. So anything in the past in general, it's tough, there's only so much that you can do about the past in general. All right, so with that being said, the only thing you can do is about the future. Okay, but my personal experience is that I started very early. I started back in 2005 and 4. It was literally a year, all the same year that I graduated from college. So I didn't have any children. I wasn't married. So it's a little bit of a different scenario, but it's still applicable. What I'm about to share with you is very, very applicable to you regardless. Okay, if you have any type of bills, even if your bills is only a phone bill, you need to get a job. Fortunes are built after 5, not 9 to 5. Okay, it's in entrepreneurship. It's not about how much time you spend trying to make money. It's about creating results. Okay, you get paid for the results you create. You don't get paid for how much time you spend creating the results. So in the meanwhile, if you're like most people, it's going to take a minute. When you get started, it's going to take a minute. So there are two things that inspired this video. The first one I just shared with you. This guy just quit his job 2 days ago. Don't do that. Please don't do that, okay? I can't tell you how many times people want to hire me for personal coaching, or they want to buy one of my high-ticket products, and they're like, oh, I don't have any money, I'm broke right now, I'm just trying to do my first deal. Well, the reason why you're broke and you're trying to do your first deal before you spend any money is because you don't have a job. You don't have a job. You need to keep a job. There's a reason why the society allows you to have a job. There's a reason why you have to have a job. You see, my personal ego, let me tell you a quick story. It was a little bit different for me, but it's still applicable, like I said. When I first got started, everything went smooth. My first 2-3 years, boom, 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 $3 million in transactions, first 2 years. But I gotta be honest with you, that actually set me up on a pedestal, and I fell real badly. Okay, and how did I fall? Well, 2008. I don't need to tell you that story of what happened in 2008 to the whole world, the recession, right? Well, it affected me, and I was not exactly prepared for that situation. I was not prepared at all. As a matter of fact, I didn't know the word recession at the time. I only found out about the word recession. I didn't pay attention to the word, okay, until it happened to me in real life. All right. So basically, what I'm trying to say in essence is this: get a job. Okay. So when everything crashed, because I was basically set up for failure because of having such a fast success early on. That's why you should never compare yourself to anybody's journey, because a lot of time you get into this game basically, and if you start comparing yourself to other people because you've heard about the testimonies, the success stories, and you start comparing yourself to them, right? And you're setting yourself up for failure when you compare yourself to those people, because number one, because they have fast success does not mean they're going to continue to have such success. No condition is permanent. Basically, when you get into the game of entrepreneurship, especially in real estate wholesaling, your journey is going to be your journey. I'll give you real estate knowledge from my personal experience. I'll give you some rules, some guide to help you, but ultimately you're going to create your own success story, and it's going to be very, very unique to you. And I can't tell you that enough. It's going to be very, very unique to you. So basically, you're going to need some material, starting from the book. The book is going to cost you, I don't know, on a Kindle, my book will cost you $7. If you don't have $7 to buy a book, you have a serious problem. You need to get a job. The paperback is going to cost you $17. The audible, if you're getting the free trial, which ends up becoming about $15 or $20 per month, if you stay a member, it's free. But beyond that, there are tools that you're going to need in the business. Some of them will cost you some money, and you don't have the money to pay for those things. You have a problem. You have a coach that can help you clear up a few things, and it's going to cost you some money, a couple of $100, couple $1,000, whatever that is, and you can't afford that. You're not going to get anywhere, okay? Because there's a lot of moving parts in any business, especially real estate wholesaling. It's a lot of moving parts, and sometimes there's so many moving parts you don't need all of them. You need a few pointers here and there, and you need to have a guide, a mentor to show you how to do that. If you're plugged in on this video, I share everything on this video. However, to consolidate everything that's unique to your particular situation, you have to watch all the videos, or you can get on a call with me on a personal private coaching session with me. Again, all those kind of things, either it will cost you money or it will cost you at least time. It will cost you some kind of energy that you're not going to have if you're always looking over your shoulder about the bills, about overdue bills, right? You can't afford to not have a job when you're trying to build your business, especially if you have a family and you have bills to pay. So again, if you've had a fleet of success, immediate success like I did, it's not necessarily always a good thing, because when real life happens, when you get hit with your first obstacle, the higher you get, the harder you're gonna fall, okay? And the more hurt you're gonna feel when you fall. And that was my story. So you really, what's the moral of this story? You want to stick to your own story. You want to make sure you position yourself, because majority of this stuff, on one of the previous videos I shared with you, the number one and the second secret, and you want to watch that video of making it in this game. But basically, the second secret is positioning for the first secret. So go watch that video to find out what the first secret is, right? And if you know what the first secret is, comment it below, okay? Comment it below. But anyway, my point here is this. Positioning is really key in everything you do. If you're always broke, you're not going to be well positioned to win in this game, okay? At the very minimum, you want to bring in $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month from a regular job, so you can have peace of mind while you're trying to build this business, so you can have the money to invest, to go to events, because going to events is going to be a powerful thing in your business, because you're going to feel on other people's energy, find out where their obstacle is, find out how they overcome their obstacles and things like that, and you get to network with people that can possibly become profitable partnerships in your life. If you can't afford to go to the event, you're gonna fail. If you can't afford to buy a simple course, another book to keep you motivated on Audible, if you can't afford to subscribe $15 per month to audible.com so you can keep listening to audiobooks to help you tune your mindset to the mindset of champions, you're gonna have a problem. You need to get a job. Keep a job until that job is absolutely, that income is absolutely replaced. That means plus 1 year. Don't quit your job. Don't be stupid, okay? Don't be like me. It was harder for me to go back and do what I have to do to create income when I fell flat on my face. It became very hard. but I had to do what I had to do, and I did it. I'm going to tell you more about that story later on exactly what I had to do. But it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but it was exactly the step that I needed to take to get me to where I'm trying to get to. Am I making sense? Get a job. All right. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. Go get that book, Smart Real Estate Wholesaling. Just go through the link on the screen, smartrealestateWholesaling.com. And make sure you subscribe if you're brand new here. Click the red button and click the bell right next to it to become part of the notification gang. And I'll see you on the next one. Talk to you soon. Peace.